The belief that God will fight for us is a powerful and comforting thought. It reminds us that we are never alone and that a greater force is always ready to guide and support us. However, this divine intervention does not mean we can sit back and do nothing. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The concept of divine support is often misunderstood. Many think that simply having faith is enough, but the truth is that we must also take active steps toward our goals. God's help is available, but we need to meet it halfway. This is the essence of our spiritual journey, understanding that while God provides strength and guidance, we are responsible for our actions and decisions. The partnership between divine support and personal effort is a powerful one, and it's essential to recognize our role in this relationship. This understanding transforms our lives, making us active participants in our destiny rather than passive observers. Failing to take personal responsibility can lead to missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. It's easy to fall into the trap of expecting everything to happen without putting in any effort, but this mindset can leave us feeling stuck and disillusioned. Imagine waiting for a ship to come in while standing on the shore, never making an effort to swim out or build a raft. The same principle applies to our spiritual and personal growth. If we rely solely on divine intervention without taking action, we might miss the blessings and opportunities that are within our reach. This is not to say that faith is not crucial. It is the foundation upon which we build our actions. However, without accompanying action, faith alone cannot bring about the changes we seek. The real danger lies in becoming complacent, thinking that praying or hoping for a miracle is enough. While these practices are essential, they must be coupled with proactive steps. This partnership between divine will and personal action is what ultimately leads to transformation and fulfillment. Divine support is an ever-present force in our lives, guiding us and providing strength in times of need. It's like a constant, gentle light that illuminates our path, even in the darkest times. This support comes in many forms. Sometimes it's an intuitive feeling, a sudden insight, or a comforting presence during challenging moments. But to fully experience and benefit from this divine support, we must be open to it. This openness requires faith, but more importantly, it requires us to act on that faith. Divine support is not about sitting passively and waiting for things to happen. It's about actively engaging with the opportunities and challenges that come our way. It's about listening to that inner voice that guides us and taking steps, even when the path is unclear. The essence of divine support lies in its partnership with our efforts. When we take a step, God takes a step with us. This collaboration can move mountains, but it begins with us. We need to recognize that while God is always there to support us, it is our actions that activate this support. This understanding empowers us to take control of our lives and trust that we are not alone in our journey. While faith and divine support are essential, they must be complemented by our personal actions. Personal action is the tangible expression of our faith. It shows that we are committed to our goals and are willing to put in the effort to achieve them. This does not mean that we can accomplish everything on our own. Rather, it means that we are co-creators of our reality. When we pray for guidance or help, we also need to be ready to act on the opportunities and insights that come our way. This proactive approach is what sets the stage for divine miracles. Imagine planting a seed and praying for it to grow. While prayer is important, the seed also needs water, sunlight, and care to flourish. In the same way, our goals and desires need our attention and effort. By taking action, we demonstrate our readiness and willingness to receive God's blessings. This dynamic partnership between divine guidance and personal action is what leads to meaningful and lasting change. It is not enough to simply wish for a better life. We must actively work towards it, trusting that God is guiding our steps along the way. Throughout various religious texts, we find numerous examples of individuals who combined faith with action to achieve remarkable outcomes. These stories serve as powerful reminders that while divine intervention is real, it often requires human cooperation. Take, for instance, the story of David and Goliath. David, a young shepherd, faced a giant warrior, Goliath. While David had faith that God would deliver him, he also took action by choosing 5 smooth stones and facing Goliath with a sling. His faith, combined with his courage and action, led to a miraculous victory. Similarly, in the story of Moses, we see a man who not only had faith in God's promises, but also took decisive action to lead his people out of Egypt. Moses' journey was fraught with challenges, yet he continually acted on the guidance he received, whether it was confronting Pharaoh or parting the Red Sea. These stories highlight a crucial point. Faith is powerful, but it is the combination of faith and action that brings about change. These examples inspire us to take bold steps in our own lives, trusting that with God's help, we can overcome any obstacle. They remind us that divine support is always available, but it requires our active participation to fully manifest. Developing a partnership with the divine is akin to building any meaningful relationship. It requires time, effort, and communication. This relationship is based on trust and mutual respect. We trust that God has a plan for us, and in return, we show our respect through our actions and decisions. One of the most profound ways to develop this partnership is through prayer and meditation. These practices help us to align our thoughts and desires with divine will. They open up channels of communication, allowing us to receive guidance and clarity. However, it's important to remember that communication is a two-way street. Just as we ask for help and guidance, we must also be open to listening and acting on the answers we receive. This active listening often requires quieting our minds and being patient. Sometimes, the answers we seek come in unexpected ways, and it's essential to be attentive and open to the signs and messages we receive. Additionally, expressing gratitude is a powerful way to strengthen our partnership with the divine. By acknowledging the blessings we receive, we cultivate a positive and receptive mindset. This gratitude also fuels our actions, motivating us to continue striving towards our goals. Building this partnership is a continuous journey, one that grows and evolves over time. As we deepen our relationship with the divine, we become more attuned to the guidance and support available to us, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with greater confidence and grace. Doubt and fear are natural emotions that often arise when we face challenges or step out of our comfort zones. These feelings can be paralyzing, preventing us from taking the necessary actions to move forward. However, understanding that these emotions are a normal part of the human experience can help us deal with them more effectively. It's important to recognize that doubt and fear do not mean that we are weak or lack faith. Rather, they are opportunities for growth and strengthening our trust in God. To overcome these emotions, we must confront them head-on. A practical approach is to acknowledge our fears and doubts, then challenge them with affirmations of faith and positivity. For instance, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," we can remind ourselves, "With God's help, I can overcome any obstacle." Additionally, taking small, manageable steps towards our goals can build confidence and reduce fear. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory and a testament to our courage. By consistently challenging our doubts and fears, we build resilience and strengthen our faith, making it easier to take bolder actions in the future. Taking practical steps is crucial in translating our faith into reality. These steps should be specific, actionable, and aligned with our goals. Start by setting clear, achievable goals that align with your values and desires. Break these goals down into smaller tasks, making them less overwhelming and more manageable. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, start with simple steps like drinking more water, eating healthier meals, or incorporating a short daily exercise routine. Another key aspect is consistency. Regularly taking small actions builds momentum and leads to significant progress over time. It's also essential to remain flexible and adaptable. Sometimes, the path to our goals may not be straightforward, and we may need to adjust our approach. Being open to change and willing to adapt ensures that we stay on course, even when faced with unexpected challenges. Additionally, seeking support from others can be invaluable. Whether it's finding a mentor, joining a community, or simply sharing your goals with friends and family, having a support system can provide encouragement and accountability. Remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step towards realizing your goals and manifesting divine support in your life. Trusting the process is an essential aspect of both spiritual and personal growth. It requires patience and faith that everything is unfolding as it should, even when the results are not immediately visible. Trusting the process means understanding that divine timing is different from our own. While we may want immediate results, sometimes things take time to develop fully. This delay is not a sign of failure, but rather an opportunity to build character, resilience, and deeper faith. It's crucial to remain committed to our goals and actions, even when progress seems slow. Trust that each step you take is contributing to your growth and bringing you closer to your desired outcome. It's also important to stay positive and focused on the bigger picture. Celebrate small victories and progress, as they are indicators that you are on the right path. This mindset helps maintain motivation and prevents discouragement. By trusting the process, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, allowing us to navigate challenges with grace and patience. It reminds us that while we are responsible for our actions, the ultimate outcomes are guided by a higher power, and everything will unfold in its perfect time. The journey of faith and action is a dynamic partnership with the divine. Understanding that God will fight for us, but we must do our part, empowers us to take control of our lives and manifest the changes we seek. By acknowledging the importance of personal action, overcoming doubts and fears, taking practical steps, and trusting the process, we open ourselves to the boundless support and guidance that is always available to us. This partnership is not just about achieving our goals. It's about growing spiritually, becoming more resilient, and living a life that aligns with our highest values and desires. Remember, each step you take, guided by faith and action, brings you closer to your true potential and the life you are meant to live. As you continue on this journey, keep your heart open to the divine guidance and support that surrounds you, and trust that you are never alone. Embrace this partnership with the divine, and watch as your life transforms in miraculous ways. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and may you continue to find strength and inspiration in your faith and actions.